Morning booze, Bishka here. I decided to get up bright and early because I was so excited to show you guys something for you today. I went to Shoppers yesterday and I purchased the Smashbox. It's like a try it sampler of their best beauty products. So I have that here, and I was going to go ahead and give you a first impression on these products that are in here. And yeah, I haven't opened it yet because I was waiting for you guys. You should be happy about that. Care about you. Stuff. If anybody even watches, I don't know. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and test this out. It comes with a few different things. Let me see here. It comes with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It also comes with a Photo Finish Lid Primer. It comes with a limitless eyeliner. It looks like it's in brown. A lip enhancing gloss. And the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. So that is 5 products in total. And I haven't opened it to see what size they are yet. But I did I think that I caught a glance of the sizes at the actual Shoppers I was in. And yeah, it looked like they were decent for $20. This was just $20 Canadian from Shoppers Drug Mart. And yeah, let's check it out. Oh, that was less exciting than I expected it to be. Ah, there it is. Okay. So here it is in the box, all just nicely presented for you. And as I said, this is my first impression, so I'll go ahead and let you know what I think of these products. Smashbox Photo Finish Face Primer. Okay, it looks like this is just 0.25 fluid ounces, so 1/4 of an ounce. There, that is there. And I know that the large, like the full-size bottle, is around $45. So I don't know how much this would be if it wasn't in a little sampler. But I'll just give you a look of my crazy morning face. And then I'll go ahead and apply this to half of my face. And we'll see what happens. Ugh. Seems very thin. And I am a finger... Ooh. That's nice. I am a finger type person, not a brush person. If that offends you in any way, I do apologize. Well, my first impression is that it glides on really nicely. It's very moisturizing. I did wash and moisturize my face this morning. But this just feels great, actually. Feels quite nice. And although it says oil-free, it does feel a little bit oily. I don't know if anybody else oil washes or anything like that, but the texture is similar. My skin does feel quite nice from this primer here. And Smashbox has a whole line of primers. They have at least 8 of them. I was there yesterday. It's crazy. And one of the reasons that I decided to actually get this kit here was because I wanted to try the primer. I didn't want to splurge the $50 or whatever it was to get one. So, taking a closer look, my camera's not the greatest, so you really can't see too much of a difference right at the moment, but you can 100% feel a difference. Let's see if this primer works with my foundation going on over top of it. I really don't enjoy putting on my makeup in front of my tablet. It's not the greatest mirror. But I haven't figured out anything else as of this point. Not the most creative. So bear with me. Just try to cover some of my spots on the side of my face that I've primed. I look a little bit dry in my nose, but that's me. Nothing to do with the primer. Let me just take a look in the mirror here and see how that's coming across. Wow. Yeah, the primer really did help my foundation stick a little bit truer to it. I found that it dried my foundation out just a little tiny bit, so it didn't quite sink into my skin the way it normally would do, and that might be because there's a barrier of a primer over it. But all in all, it put on better coverage than it normally does because it did not sink in, but it looks a little bit more like makeup on my skin because of the primer. But I mean, if you have makeup on, it's going to look like you have makeup on no matter what. All in all, I think the primer worked fairly well. It did make my skin feel very smooth and help for my regular concealer to sort of glide on easily, a little bit easier application there. So here we have the Photo Finish Lid Primer, and I'm going to go ahead and use that on my one eyelid here and see how that turns out. I've only used clear or like creamy lid primers before, so I'm not really sure what to expect from this. As you can see, it's just a little applicator. My lighting's not the greatest, forgive me. But here we are. Don't often use too much, so hopefully this is the same. Oh, and that feels quite nice. Feels very soft. Again, I feel like it softens and smooths, but it does seem to dry a touch, or at least on my skin. Maybe I didn't moisturize good enough this morning, I'm not sure. But I do find it a little bit drying. But all in all, after applying both of these primers, so that would be the Smashbox Photo Finish Face Primer and also the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer, I do feel like this side of my face is much smoother and more even than this side, which is very obvious to see in my camera here. This side looks very red and uneven. And this side, although I did put on just a little bit of concealer, just on a few trouble spots, also the face primer just evened me right out. I feel like it really helped with my skin tone. So I guess all in all, for the face primer, 100% it helped, for sure. The lid primer, I'm not 100% because I have not put my makeup on yet. So we will finish doing this, and then maybe I'll throw on some actual eye makeup on this side, and you can see for yourself how well it works. Moving on to the next product, we have this Limitless eyeliner in Onyx. Sorry, my lighting's pretty poor today. Okay, and we'll go ahead and just see how this glides on here. And this is my primed eye as well, just so we're aware. I'm doing all of this makeup on the one side, so you can see my bare face against just what's in this this Try It box here. Wow, I'm actually quite impressed with that. I'm not that great with eyeliner, makeup, that kind of stuff, but I wasn't even looking in a mirror, and that glided on really well. I'm just gonna break away for a second and finish doing my eyeliner in the mirror and see how that is going to work out in the long run. I've gone ahead and I've completed my one eye with that liner. I don't even know how to express myself on that liner. It glided on so easily that I don't even know. It took me about 2 tries and it was done. Perfect, in my opinion. I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm not that particular. But give you a look here. Worked out very well. I find sometimes with liners, I can like poke myself in the eye, different things like that. Not well coordinated here. That did not bother me at all, even if there was a touch to my eye. There was no sharp pointing labels or anything, which I find happens a lot, or like the fabric that they use to make it pokes my eye. I don't know. That glided on well. One try. I do have a problem because I have such large eyes that my eye liner transfers to this part of my lid. As far as I can see, that's not happening, nor is it going to. I'll check that out at the end of this video and see if that's transferred at all from that eyeliner. But all in all, I would say that I also am enjoying this Smashbox eyeliner in Onyx as well. The next product we're going to test out here is the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. So we'll just jump right into it anyways, nothing too fancy. Has a fairly large applicator tip. This is the sample size. So I'm not 100% sure how that is going to go over. Let's test her out. Oh, sorry, letting you look up my nose again. Just trying out this mascara. I don't know really what to say about this mascara. I think that I'm going to have to take a minute in the mirror to give you an actual idea of how I feel about this. Give me a second. I'm back. I'm starting to look stranger and stranger here. So I was just trying on this full exposure mascara. I had to go take a little trip to the mirror because I wasn't really sure how I felt about it. Trying it on in front of here, I had to get a good look at it. Give you guys a quick look. I would say all in all, it's fairly lifting and separating. I don't have any clumps. I didn't have any problems with clumping at all. Sorry, up my nose. So that was good, but I don't find it's any different than a drugstore mascara. Like, I use some CoverGirl Lash Blast something, or I don't even know what it's called. It's a big green one. Mega Lash? I don't know. And I find that they're not that much different. That one clumps a bit more, so this formula is obviously a little bit better. But all in all, I don't know how much this is regularly. I'm not 100% sure if I would splurge for it. I am going to go over at the end and find the full sizes and how much they're worth. And yeah, we'll compare and see if it's really worth the buy, because I'm not 100% sold on this mascara here. Okay, so now we have this lip gloss, and because I don't really feel like doing half a lip, that'd be weird, I'm just going to go ahead and do that all. And yeah, so let's try this out. Lip enhancing gloss. Not exactly sure what that means, what kind of a claim that is, that it enhances, but we'll try it out. And it's just a general little lip gloss applicator there, little wand. It feels nice, but the taste is off-putting. Not really in like a really bad way, but in like that manufactured lip gloss kind of way. It's not fruity. It's probably more of a vanilla note, which I'm not a huge vanilla person, so that might be why it's turning me off. But doesn't smell like something I'd eat. It doesn't smell bad. It just doesn't smell like I want it in my mouth or on my mouth. But other than the smell and the taste, it seems to work pretty good. It's just a nice clear gloss. This one was in, remember what they're called? A Lume. That's right, I was going to say a luster. No, a Lume is this one, this color. It's like a nudish, pinkish sort of color. It looks really nice. Feels nice. Nice consistency, but the taste, in my opinion, is unfavorable. Hey, I'm back. I just went ahead and put on my, well, I won't say a full face of makeup, but sort of did my makeup how I would do it if I was running out of the house. I don't know. All in all, I found that this primer worked really well. I looked it up on Smashbox.com for the full size. It says $36, but it doesn't give how big it is. I don't know why, but it's probably, a lot bigger than this. Probably about 3 times or 4 times the size of this one. So I would say, all in all, my blush went on over it easier. My, foundation and my concealer went on over easier for this primer, and I would say for $36 for the full size would be a good deal. I would buy it. So that's my final on the Smashbox Photo Finish Face Primer. There we go. That one, foundation primer. So as for this Photo Finish Lid Primer, which I did go ahead and apply a little bit of eyeshadow over top. I should also mention that I used my cheapest blush and eyeshadow over top. So there's no special formula in the things that I'm wearing over top of these primers. I kind of did that on purpose to see how they worked, like bare none, just by themselves doing all the work. They're kind of bad at posting their actual sizes, it seems, like how much comes in a container. And as you can see, this one is kind of colored. It's like a skin color. Or like a beige, and it doesn't really show up. It just sort of evens out the tone. And I would say for $20 I would also buy this primer. So Smashbox primer, good job. You did a good job in my opinion. This Smashbox eyeliner was also fantastic. I liked it a lot. It glided on really easily. I see it on their website here for $19, and it also comes with a sharpener in the lid, which I think is nifty because I hate it when my pencil doesn't fit my sharpener or my sharpener is not made for my pencil and I end up with like these wonky shapes and it's just unfun. So I would say for $19 for a liner, I usually don't spend so much, but this one works so well, I might start spending that much. Maybe that's why my liners aren't that great. But yeah, I really like this. So this is the Limitless eyeliner in Onyx. And I'm not sure, maybe it was the primer that helped it slide on so great. I would have to look into that further, but I like it. I think it's worth it. The next item that we went through here was the Full Exposure mascara, which is listed online as $19.50. No, I'd say no. It was okay. There was nothing wrong with it. It worked the same as the standard mascara. I didn't hate it. But for $20, I could get one for $10. That would be the same. So, I don't know, maybe I just don't have enough skill to understand, or don't have enough knowledge to understand the difference between different mascaras. But for me, this one's a no-go, not for $20. The last thing that I'm going to give you a final word on is the Smashbox Lip Enhancing Lip Gloss. And this one I'm kind of on the fence. It is, let me just see, $19 online for the full size. I didn't like the smell. It kind of turned me off. And for $19, I'd rather get, like, I don't know, Estee Lauder or something that smells delicious that I just want to eat instead of eating this, which really turned me off. As for the way it wears, I'll just put on another coat here for you. Jeez, like, leave me alone. It's like 7 in the morning, guys. But I'll show you here. It looks pretty. It feels a bit granular because of the shimmer. The sparkles in it are a bit thicker than normal in a lip gloss, in my opinion. So I don't really love the texture either. For $19, I'm again going to say a no. For me anyways. Not my bang. I could spend an extra $5 and get way better product, in my opinion. So that's it for my little Smashbox Try It Kit, which again was $20 at Shoppers. The $20 kit, if you want to try this out, buy it. Like $20 for 5 products. Those will last me for a while anyways. I only wear makeup maybe like every 3rd day, like a full face and doing everything. So that works out well for me. Buy the $20 kit at Shoppers. Maybe if you're buying this full size, not so much on the mascara and lip gloss, but huge on the primer and eyeliner. Good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, that was pretty much my first time using any Smashbox product, to tell you the truth, I think. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been trying to do a few different videos to sort of see what everybody's interested in. My channel, I'm hoping to make it mostly reviews, hauls, and fashiony kind of things, because I am no makeup artist, and I'm never going to be, so I don't intend on showing anybody else how to put on their makeup, because I can barely put on my own. But yeah, if you like anything, if you have anything to say, go ahead, like it, comment, subscribe. It's Peachkaboo. You can also follow my Instagram. I usually post a picture, like an outfit of the day, as long as I'm not at work. Other than that, yeah, sorry about my editing. I'm hoping that it's getting better, not worse. My video editor sucks on my tablet, and I'm still waiting to get a laptop. So, I hope you guys have a really great weekend. See ya.